Chilling, man. What's up, y'all? Man, thank y'all for tuning in.
Yeah.
Here again on Mondays, Alpha Male Mondays. You know, we are back in it. You know what I'm saying? It's your host, your boy Ray Grady. We got Ballhead Hustle Phillips. We got DJ Sidekick, your favorite DJs. DJ, salute, big bro. Larry Lancaster. I call him the king of Baltimore. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga's the king of hustling. That nigga got 75 shows already. I'm like,
that nigga
I'm like, for 2 hours of liquor Larry shit. I'm like, goddamn, Larry.
That's what happened when you're a real alpha. You just start moving shit around. Hey. Everybody in the chat room, Jay, Tasha, Bad Squad. I'm trying to hope I don't fuck on it. Tanisha. What's up with it, mom? I don't want you to be thinking I'm fucking. Tanisha, what's up, mom?
Hey, Tanisha. What's up, baby?
Man, we're gonna have a good time, man. What y'all Ballhead over there doing with
Tasha?
Goons do while they at work. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Sidekick.
What at it?
How was your weekend, bro?
My weekend was, it was nice. It was cool. Got my car back. So the car looking spiffy. So you know.
That nigga got about 1,000 cars. So everybody that's watching Sidekick, he has a Amazon truck that he stole and bought. Told Jeff Bezos.
I put that across
your party. Give me one of these fucking rap so we can say DJ Sidekick on the motherfucker you did. Larry Lancaster, he's all over the place.
Right.
Working, doing what he do. Baldhead is being what he is, you know, retarded. He don't give a fuck.
What I do?
The edible shit. And you
ain't got here yet.
And broccoli. You know
did you have something tonight?
They go right there. Hey, man, no drink out the coffee pot.
I don't even got no coffee here.
Right. Don't have nothing in there.
There's no coffee. I just got some refreshment and some ice.
How many drinks you got, nigga?
This right here.
What is that?
Like DMX said, this right here.
What is that?
This is tilted glass infused.
Oh yeah, I'm never fucking with that.
It's liquor with CBD.
More hub. What?
It's
right? You hear him?
Yes, Lord.
He said
you're gonna be high.
Hey, you know what, y'all? Let me do this right quick. Carrie's down there, and I don't know where she's at, but listen, if everybody want to see me and Ballhead go at it on stage, and me and Sidekick, me and Larry, me and Twan, Twan, you know what I'm saying? We gonna talk shit. We trying to come to y'all city and bring Alpha Male Mondays to y'all. I know y'all want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. Dope Money, what up, bro?
Exactly.
King's Feast. I'm sorry. And Don Philly, what's up, y'all? What up with it? Pat Goon 14. Say, you know what I mean? That's how we gonna do it. So,
Dope Money 3. What up, boy?
BAD Squad, what's happening?
Yes, sir. So Sidekick, what you do, G?
I did a club on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And it was cool. It was, you know, it's starting to feel like regular.
So when is did you do or you was promoting already for the French Quarter in Bellflower?
That's what I did. I did Friday.
All right, bet. Was it live? Was Ernest there?
It was, yeah, Ernest was there, you know.
Tell Ernest.
It was cool. It was packed out. It felt right. I mean, it's like, you know, like it's going to get back normal.
Yeah. I want y'all, everybody in the chat room, if you ever come to LA, if you live in LA, let me tell y'all a secret.
Tony Cooper.
That nigga Sidekick know what he doing with the wicked shit, with the headphones, and he put it on the shoulder. Don't ask him to play shit. He ain't playing shit. I'm telling you.
Shit.
He ain't playing shit. He's like,
I'm gonna drink some tonight. I ain't gonna eat nothing.
You said DMX. You play DMX. Which one? Blackout? Jay-Z? It got you. I got you. He's not playing. So don't come to that nigga right there and be like, yo, play this. Play that. DJ Sidekick ain't playing shit you talking about.
What's up, Larry?
His name is DJ Sidekick. His name ain't DJ Play This.
Yeah, real shit.
What's that, Larry?
On the radio show, I have shit lined up what I want to play, right?
Right.
You
be like,
I hate when motherfuckers call and want to request some shit, and I'm like,
yo,
in my mind, I'm saying I'm not playing that because I put a lot of work in this fucking show today. Putting shit in and organizing these damn songs, and then the motherfucker want to hear some Delphonics and shit. I'm like, no.
The thing that kills me.
Wait.
The thing that kills me.
You talking about some Delphonics, big bro?
Yo, the thing that kills me is when they come and ask for a song that you know you're gonna hear at the club. You know you're gonna hear "Birthday Bitch" in the club. It's the hottest song in the world right now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for it. I'm not gonna listen to that song. I'm not gonna listen to songs that's out right now. I'm going to play them. So for you to come ask me to play, can you play Chris Brown? No, I'm not playing Chris Brown.
So wait, so you be mad if I come to you, hey, play Chris Brown, beg for it. You gonna be mad at me?
I have to find a song beg for me by Chris Brown.
Right, let me tell you what I hate.
More like no. I'm sorry. Now beg for it is the 2012, and then I like Chris Brown. He's a Taurus like me, so anything he do, anything Tauruses do, Busta Rhymes, Kevin Garnett, Ray Grady, we rocking, right?
All
so
great.
if I come to you, sidekick, and say, are you gonna play "Let You Go" by Chris Brown?
People be thinking I'm a DJ when I be Ubering them, and because I got a mean ass playlist, old school, nothing but old school.
Play Culture Club, Hot Double.
Play Culture Club.
I be playing that. I play Culture Club.
I put a mustard behind that shit.
Hey,
Band Squad. Yeah,
some nigga gonna get him. Some nigga got in my Uber. Some nigga gonna get in my Uber. Gonna tell me, man, could you play this, man? Can I hook up my aux cord? I say, hey, man.
Hell no.
Is you a car DJ? Out of here, man. This music is not for you.
You know that.
Uber. This music is for me.
So let's say this. So sidekick.
Yo.
Hey, I was actually thinking the same thing, Grady.
What?
He fell off.
Your beard look a little raggedy today, yo.
He got the piece.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing. I'm telling you what I'm doing.
Play Gap Band.
Was sleeping on the porch. That's what you're doing.
You got put out again?
Normally,
you got put out again?
He gonna call me a bum.
Normally, Grady beard is in line, but today, yo, that shit scraggedy.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm ready?
Going with a nice watch.
I'm gonna tell you. Yeah,
you look like Bin Laden when they caught his ass slipping.
Hey, all that nigga, he came to the door like this. He came to the door. What did you say?
Listen. All I'm gonna say is I'm going it out for the commercial. Okay, so they want me to pull this joint out. Don't touch it. Don't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's what That's what the bread is, and it ain't on no. Like we need the rape face. So they like we just like what you present, and that's that. So
who you playing? Abraham Lincoln? Like I don't understand.
All right, I'm playing a father. I have a little daughter, right? She's at a pool party. I mean, we having a pool party at the crib. And then I just go to our neighbors and be like, yo, I'm inviting them over to the crib to come to the pool party. And they like, we don't want to touch your beard, because I already said that with my agent. Like, I'm not touching
what up, Jay?
Your barbers. I'm not touching none of that. In order for black, I told my agent, black men, gray beards in a cat fight.
Bro, Grady, this the thing. Sidekick, he is doing all that damn explaining. I'm right. Just cone that motherfucker. I'm
out right now.
I'm waiting for him to get through all that shit. Don't nobody hear that.
All I'm saying is this. Right? All I'm saying is this, right? So when I mess around and do these commercials, right? Let me tell you what they do, and then we get into the show. Only thing they do is they want to switch us. They want to switch us, right? What I mean by that is
comedian Ballhead Phillips,
right? So what they do is they just say, "Hey man, could we touch it?" Because they really want to play in this motherfucker. They want to cut it down. I'm like, no sir, unless you want to bring my barber here on set, and then you guys pay him for for his work, and that's it. So I'm growing it out for the part. You know what I mean? Larry, what you do this weekend, bro?
I ain't do shit.
You ain't do nothing?
Nah.
Ballhead, what you do, G?
I actually enjoy not doing anything sometimes.
I'm with you.
I see as busy as you are. I can see you need a day off to yourself. Jesus.
Yeah, you got more days than Kevin Hart, nigga.
Hey, let me say this.
Off the back.
Right?
I've actually been enjoying not being in the rat race, not having to fucking go from one thing to the. I really have been enjoying this quiet time.
Makes sense.
And I want to make sure that I haven't fallen out of love with comedy.
Oh, good question. Yo, I understand that. I understand that a lot.
Yeah.
This week I was DJing. Hey,
go ahead.
We had two DJs. The
Okay.
DJ I walked in at 12:30. Yeah, I walked in at 11:30. He was on. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm going on 12. He says, well, I just got on. So I said, okay, well then we'll split, hour and a half.
Right.
I jump on. I drop 6 hot songs back to back. Crowd losing it. I turn around. It was only 15 fucking minutes. I said, oh, hell fucking no. I was like, lost all sense of timing. I was like, no, this is some crazy shit. That last 45 minutes was like,
thank you, Jade. And that was what Jade said. She missed me last week. So what happened was, because I haven't really been performing.
Okay.
Like, because Grady Ball here, this. When you got your rooms and you sharpen that knife all the time, when you have a show, you already ready because you've been on stage so much. I might be performing maybe once a month, right?
Yeah.
So I started going to like open these motherfucking comments.
Fuck you, bald head.
What? I didn't say nothing.
Teddy bear pubic hair, you
Did
piece
that
of
nigga say teddy bear pubic hair?
piece of shit.
I was trying to ignore it because Larry was talking, but
yeah, I'm trying to finish the goddamn story.
You piece of shit, bald head.
This is bad as when I was trying to tell y'all about the Travis checks and y'all motherfuckers.
Don't you bring that back up. So listen.
Go ahead.
So I went to an open mic just to start getting back on and performing and shit. Really, I hate doing open mics, to be honest with you.
Why you hate them, big bro?
Well, it's a couple things. First of all, black open mics and white open mics are completely different.
Yes, they are.
Makes sense.
So when you go to a white open mic, generally the consensus is it's a bunch of comics and motherfuckers know it's an open mic and they know you're there to work out new material.
Okay.
Black open mic end up being a fucking show.
Right.
And so black people don't really want to see you working through shit. They only want to see the finished product. And what happens is your natural instincts kick in. And if you end up kind of acting as if you're performing instead of just going up, being able to work out whatever new material you have.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, you jump
because
into
the expectation is different.
Right. Yeah.
And so black people like, nigga, you a comic and it's a mic, then you supposed to be funny. They don't always want to wait to see you go through the process of working out a joke and all that shit. And then you end up just performing because somebody talking or somebody say some shit and then you got to you know what I mean? You can't. So it's this is different. So that's where I was at last Monday.
Grady bit. Boy, I can see you, motherfucker.
You see me? What? I'm sitting here.
Nigga, you up here typing. Grady beard made out of crackhead underarm there. You piece of shit.
That's fucked up. Ballhead gonna go on the chat like he's somebody.
Oh my God. Why? Take his goddamn computer right now. That black people are the toughest crowd. You right. We want to see.
And here's why. Black people culturally, we're funny people. Any culture where people struggle, they develop an intense sense of humor to deal with that struggle.
Right.
So if you look at black people funny as fuck, and Jews are funny as fuck out of that struggle. Black people, when they come see you, they know 10 niggas that's funnier than you, so they think. So it's like you gotta prove to black people the difference between you and them. What makes you a professional? Whereas white people, generally speaking, they just impressed with the fact that you got the balls to even get on stage.
Real shit.
Right.
But black people be like, nah, nigga, you ain't funny. And sometimes you gotta educate them. You gotta explain to them, like, yo, your favorite comic started out this same way. Get a little brother a chance. He might be one of your favorite comics one day. Everybody got to start from somewhere. And then I use this analogy. Ladies, remember when you first started sucking dick? You wasn't that good at it. You was biting niggas and shit. You was choking. You was gagging. Now look at you. You done sucked away in the nuptials.
You a goddamn pro.
You got a house with your name on it, you know, because a nigga worked with you. He gave you a chance to improve.
That is so smart. I like
so we
that.
gotta do the same.
Kim Folk, what up, Tommy? What up, Kim Folk?
Tommy.
All right, Grady, my fault, brother.
No, you good. I mean, I you know, just to piggyback on you, I don't think I'll do bald Grady beard is made out of. Shut up, bald head. You drinking out of coffee pot and you gonna
Nigga, you sure the edible ain't kicking?
Right?
I ain't drinking. I'm gonna drink it in a minute.
Oh my God.
White people come and drink and laugh. Black people want you to work out their problem. Real shit, man.
That's true. Right. That's true.
Real shit.
Yeah,
Real
shit.
And it's not that you don't appreciate a black audience. That's not what I'm saying. It's just you got to recognize the differences.
Right.
Yeah, but when you go in there and you really going to go work on your shit,
yeah.
The worst thing that I be thinking is, man, one of these niggas gonna steal my shit and hit the road.
Right.
Hit the road. And it has happened.
Right.
Please do that, y'all.
Nigga done stole some shit. There's a comic that's, you know, he got a little name, and then went around everywhere using that shit. And I'm in Chicago with my man Big Keith room, and this nigga do my shit. And he had been doing it because he been gone, and I had to walk up. I say, you know you can give me that back, right? You done used it enough. He like, what you talking about, nigga? That was my joke, nigga. You done ran around everywhere doing shows, and you've been doing it so long, you literally forgot it wasn't yours.
Right.
I say, now let me find out you've been doing my shit somewhere else, cause everything that be bullshit come back to you. So it came back. Now let it go. Well, fuck you up, cause I hear somebody else say, no, I'm fuck you up. See, most people when you do comedy, most comedians, they have it in their mind. You know, they get mad somebody do their shit, but they don't really do nothing. But if you start punching these motherfuckers in the mouth about your jokes, because that is my shit that I made up. I thought of this. This was either me. I sat down and wrote it, or I don't know, a bunch of times we done been having conversations and you'll think of a joke. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
And you create it and you build and you work on it, but it's some petty motherfuckers. They steal all type of shit.
Question. Somebody just told me this week who cut my hair, I'm not gonna say, that there's like Tony Roberts, like his whole set, he's known for being a joke thief.
Well, I always thought Tony Roberts was really funny.
You see Baldhead cut it off, right? you see what he did, right? You see Larry Baldhead shut up, right? You see us shut up, right?
I don't know the history of that.
I got a story.
Maybe
I got a sense.
Y'all might know him better than you know.
So I'll go first.
Go ahead.
We in Park Forest, Illinois, doing a movie theater. Ed McEwen is a promoter. He love B Code. That go Baldhead right there. Baldhead, no, I'm not making this shit up.
Ed up here with me. Ed up here now.
He down in the A with Baldhead. So
yeah,
look,
yeah.
So Kick, look, right, Larry, listen. Me, Ed, B Code, Marlon Mitchell, Tony Roberts. Okay?
Got it.
Marlon goes up on stage, dismantling the motherfucker. Marlon Mitchell. Those that was watching Marlon Mitchell that was talking and shit would lift his shirt with R. Kelly, that nigga. That nigga said to Marlon Mitchell's face, man, I can't wait to use that in LA.
Wow.
Am I lying, Baldhead? Am I lying?
No, I ain't lying. I ain't lying.
So Larry and Sidekick. We love this nigga. His name is Bobo the Great.
Bobo Lamb, baby.
He from Detroit, right?
From the D.
He OG from Detroit.
So when niggas see Tony Roberts, they automatically be like, damn, that rapid fire shit, because Tony Roberts don't have a POV. He don't. His stand-up is random. He just
you gotta explain what POV is.
Point of view.
Point of view.
Point of view. So then, Sidekick, when we see him, me, Baldhead, other comments, we be seeing a nigga, we be like, ain't that Bobo shit? Ain't that Bobo Lamb shit? Ain't that Bobo Lamb shit? Okay? Because the niggas that's always on TV sidekick.
But he from the D too.
Yeah, they boys. They used to be boys. That's like me and Larry hung out in Baltimore. And then I'm talking, Larry got a hilarious bit about the Haven, which was Larry's room in Baltimore. And then Larry do a bit about Lock Haven and Greenmount. These are two streets in Baltimore, goon affiliated and all that type of shit. It's a long street. It's like Western and Halsted to me and you, ball. Mm-hmm. It's like Santa Monica and Wilshire.
Got it. Okay? All right.
So if Larry is ripping with this motherfucker, but Ray Grady is on TV. He's on TV. Bobo Lamb only did 2 TV appearances. Comic View, Puff Daddy shit. Bad Boys of Comedy.
Okay.
So when niggas know that Larry not gonna go, he not gonna leave Baltimore, and then he gonna come out. I'm gonna come out here to LA because I done been around Larry Lancaster. Then when I get to the people, I do Larry shit. And then the motherfucker be like, yo, man, you know that's Larry shit. Niggas that know Larry, like Reggie Carroll know Larry Lancaster. You're like, yo, hey, Slim, let me tell you, bald-headed sidekick, Slim, those are fighting words for real in Baltimore. Them fighting words. A nigga call you Slim, he about to swing on you. Okay?
Or a nigga from DC,
Or a nigga from DC call you champ. Hey, look at champ. A nigga still on you. Those 2 words, right? So
nah, Slim.
Yeah, nah, Slim. I mean, nigga for this. He about to found you. So that's what happened. So I just think that Tony Roberts, good nigga. You know, he's never stole one of Ray Grady joke. But then I also not put the fear in God in niggas. But it's like, I'm gonna see you, and then I might say some shit on the stage just to make the comic shut up. I'm gonna fuck around and fuck your bitch, huh? Nigga, shut up. Don't no nigga want you fucking they bitch, and you funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think that's a safe
and you wear hustle shirts, huh?
I think that's a safe assumption.
I think you really got that.
You said that shit as if
you're right about that.
You said that shit as if it was debatable. Like
right.
No,
does anybody understand that?
My bitch.
I don't do none of that. I done slapped the nigga in riddles for doing my joke.
Yes, he did.
Walked dead on stage, slapped shit out of him, and said, "Tell these motherfuckers where you got it from." The radio was like, "Man, what is you doing?" I said, "Some shit y'all should have done."
Real shit.
Cause niggas be playing, man. It's like I go to work and you go on my time clock somehow and steal my motherfucking hours.
No, you know what it's like. I'm gonna tell you. I actually had to say this on stage, ball here. I did a show in DC, right? This was some years ago. And I went up last because I was the headline.
Yeah.
It was about 8 motherfuckers went up and did one of my jokes, each of them.
Before you went up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what I said to see Ballhead, I ain't, I'm 5'9", 170. I can't go around just slapping motherfuckers at will.
No, but you can stand niggas like, your bitch like me, nigga. Your bitch like me. When you say shit like that, niggas kind of
That don't scare him. That didn't get a nigga mad in the motherfucker. You gonna be dealing with an emotional level nigga then when you say I'm gonna fuck your bitch. And then they look at you because niggas know. Niggas don't never want to say this, but niggas know what type of other nigga they bitch a fuck.
Yeah, they know. And it ain't always a nigga like them. If you ask a woman who her man of her dreams, it's a nigga that looks nothing like you.
A lot of niggas don't even know they walking around right now with a woman and she just had to settle for him.
Yeah, you're a consolation prize.
Yeah. And you think you think, yeah.
So what I said was, I explained to the audience, I said, apparently niggas got a chance to do me before I had a chance to. I said, what? I said, and I'm explaining this to y'all because y'all may not understand this. It's like if you on your job, right? And you come up with $1 million idea and your coworker over here, you talking about it, and he run the supervision with your $1 million idea and he got promoted. That's what just happened. I said, but lucky for me, I got a lot of ideas. And then I started the show.
Yo, on China Sunday, I forgot who it was, but somebody came and did their joke. I think it was Tony Rock. I think somebody did a Tony Rock joke. And he came on stage after and said, let me do the joke the right way.
Right.
And then redid the joke. And it was like, then he went into you knew what he was saying. You saw the shots fired. And then he went and just kept going with the show.
The way the audience has switched, the way the audience has changed with their attention span, it's like they don't even give a fuck.
They don't even give
a fuck. Right.
Somebody in the comments just said
Instagram shit.
Somebody in the comments,
comedy audience.
Somebody in the comments just said in here, they said, ain't these jokes recycled or something? But it's you got to realize something. There are 1,000,001 things that have been talked about.
Yeah.
But there are so many ways that you can talk about it.
Right, exactly.
I only want to talk about me and my shit. My homies that ain't gonna never get on stage, talk about they shit they problem. Because stories is the best thing. And if you making stories about yourself, nigga, you can't copy that. But if you happen to take something of mine, it's just me. I don't give a fuck how famous you is, how big you ain't. If I'm in the audience, I'm gonna be, hey, that's my shit you just did.
Yeah. So one of the people talking about isn't it recycled? And what you got to understand is this. It's like if you have a chili cook-off or, everybody making chili, but your shit ain't going to taste like somebody else's. It's different ingredients. It's all chili, but Baldhead got extra shit in his. Grady got his own shit. I got my own shit. And so that's how you differentiate the chili. Right. That's like if a motherfucker having the barbecue sauce tasting. Right?
Right.
A nigga can say, it's all barbecue sauce. No, it's not.
Fucking lie. Yeah, you're right.
Right. You can't just say it's all jokes, or people would have talked about the same premise or the same topics. But when you start talking about your point of view,
right?
I'm going to talk about dick sucking, but I'm going to do it from my perspective.
I never talk about that.
You understand what I'm saying?
I don't have a perception of that.
I mean, you done had it done to you before. That's your perception.
I'm just.
We ain't talking.
I just think this what I think, y'all. This is what I think. Real shit. Right?
A lot of people have.
So, sidekick.
Yo.
Sidekick. No. I'm gonna ask you a question, G. Let me tell you, Baldhead Larry, and everybody in the chat. Let me tell you what this nigga sidekick do. He called me one of the vet niggas.
Oh, that's right.
Yes, baby. Yes, they can, baby.
He said, yo. He said, man, bro, let me holler at you. I said, what's up? Sidekick say, man, you first of all, he say, yo, you fuck with him? So I said, who? So he text me, the sidekick. So I said, yeah, that's family. He was like, nigga, it was like to me, he was stepping on the toes. So I said, all right. I called the nigga. And then the nigga say, who said it? I said, that's my man. So I ain't gonna be like, no, I ain't gonna tell you.
Mm-hmm.
I told him who told me. So he said, yo, that nigga sidekick, man, you know what I'm saying? He full of shit. Yo, I ain't do no shit like that. Great, I don't want to disrespect you in this house. I said, OG, listen to me. That's my nigga. And if you had Chocolate Sundays sounding like Grady, one thing you got to do, get my voice right. So people who say it, you got to get my voice right.
Get my voice.
So I think he tried to hit sidekick.
No, he called me right behind.
So he called me after, was like, yo, we talk, son. You know what I'm saying, son? And I was like, listen, man, listen. I'm not beefing with you, nigga. I'm just going to tell you exactly what not to do. Be careful who you steal jokes from, because niggas that watch stand-up, and that nigga sidekick is the DJ for one of the top clubs, if not the top club in Los Angeles for stand-up comedy on the urban market. That nigga gonna know. Sidekick could play a song like "Come On Get Up." Like if a nigga say, hey, "DJ, cut that back on," Sidekick could play, get him back into it, bring that Atlanta shit or that JB Smooth shit to LA. Sidekick might pretend like he ain't hear it. He might. I didn't say he did, but he might pretend like, oh, I ain't hear him say turn it back on or some shit. I might be a little low with it because, and I'm telling people that's in the chat room, when it come down to this shit, we do is stand up. Yes, it's intellectual property. Yes, Ballhead said that these are our thoughts. Yes, Larry said these are what we think about. These are our premises.
Mike, I'm gonna ask you a question in a second. Go ahead.
Right. So then that nigga sidekick will be like, yo, fam, I've seen him do it. Like, you know that's Ballhead joke, right? Comedian Ball, you don't know him? No, I never heard him. So how long you been doing stand-up? I've been doing stand-up 3 years.
Nigga been lying.
All of a sudden, you ain't never heard of Ballhead? And then, you know what I'm saying? So Larry, so when motherfuckers will be like, yo joke, Larry, your joke. Old girl got out here with the hood niggas. That's how hood niggas
right.
When niggas hear that, I already know, like, they saw Larry. Then I be like, yo, tell Larry, text that nigga right now. Tell that nigga, say, look, nigga, I just ripped with your shit. Tell Larry so Larry knows I'm shaking your motherfucking hand, nigga. Right. Stop shaking your hand.
And send him a cash app with that.
Yeah, send Larry cash app, man. I'm not
$100 50.
I'm not dope enough to write my own shit because I want to be myself. That's what comics do.
Hey, what if a nigga stole your joke? You found it, hey man, I heard you was doing my motherfucking joke, man. I was just trying it on. I was gonna give it back. Beat your motherfucking
I just think about 5 or 6 times.
I don't let me tell you, Ballhead. Let me answer that. Most niggas, funny. Like, it's only 2 niggas I had to check in stand up. I had to check no other nigga. I only had to check 2 young niggas. I only had to check T-Murph and Willie Lynch. That was it. That's the only 2 niggas I had to check. I put the nigga on my show in Chicago. Ballhead was the host. Okay. Shorty goes up. T-Murph goes up. So Larry sidekick, he do the show. He bombs with the material. I wait till he get off tip like, that nigga just did your bit. Excuse me. Let me get out the crowd. Let me move.
Hey, he got your beard too.
Of course.
Bill brought your beard that night too, huh?
So I pull him to the side. I say, look, youngin, listen. Do you know Mario Joyner? He said, no. I said, the first thing you got to do if you say you're going to do a stand-up, do the history. Do the homework. Okay?
Nigga done did the history and the homework.
He know the fuck he got it from.
So then, hold on, wait. So no bullshit. I just talked to him like a OG, like, don't do that. Where your life at? You cut hair, right? Talk about cutting hair. All right, boom. Mary called me. That was him. I took care of that nigga. Mary calls me and say,
put it up. Put that up.
T. Murphy look like Grady's voodoo doll.
Nigga, that's funny.
So then Mary say, I need you to take a look at this guy. I said, what's his name? She said, Willie Lynch Jr. I say,
Willie Lynch Jr.
Slave Master Willie Lynch? Slave, like the slave master from the Caribbean islands. She didn't know I was into it. She didn't know I'm with us. So I see the young boy. He do the shit. They catch him at the Tony Spire shit in the Bay Area contest, comedy contest. Kool-Aid, chick named Donnie Keefe, and there's one more nigga I can't forget. I ain't gonna say I can't forget, but I forget. Like, damn, okay. They call me. I send the nigga a message on Facebook like, yo, shorty, give me a holler. This is my number. Hot Sauce was there with the nigga. Hot Sauce was like, yo, nigga, I ain't never seen a nigga. I didn't check him. I just told him, like, look, when you'll be in Chicago next week, we gonna talk in Chicago. Damon, what's the boy? J Deep, Jeff B. They're all around the nigga in Jokes and O. I walk in, tap him on the shoulder, sidekick. You know how I hit a nigga with the back of the hand? Bow, come here, let me talk to you. Let's go outside so we ain't got to worry about it.
Disrespectful.
Well, I tap him on with the back of the hand, like, boop, come here. Let me talk to you, shorty. Let's go out through the door. He said, what's up? I said, listen, do you know me from anywhere? He said, no. I say, so why are you doing my bit? He said, what you mean? I said, the world knows that I do where you get them boots from. You're just starting. First of all, you got a hunky name. So I was already offended then. You got a hunky name. Damon, J.D., and Jeff B is sitting there looking like, oh shit, I'm not these niggas. I'm not these niggas gonna be like, good show. I'm not these niggas. Okay? So don't do some shit because I will make it to where you won't do a show nowhere in Chicago. You from East St. Louis, you a new, you work out, you dress nice, do that. Don't sound like me. Once again, get my voice right. So that's how I deal with niggas. So that's how y'all do it. So go ahead.
Answer Mike and them. As a DJ, yes, you can have shit stolen from you. And it's not just playlists. It's the way you set up a song. How you drop one song to another. I can make Chris Brown talk to Tyrese and talk to Trey Songz. Each song, just what one person saying, going to what the other person saying. It's almost like they're having a conversation with y'all not listening to beat. Somebody can see that, hear it, and go, oh shit. Now, for example, I have a girl, her name is DJ EQ. Shout out to EQ from Houston. She's in LA, dope female. She did a mix. And she did this mix, it was fire. I walked over to her, I said, yo, I'm taking that fucking mix. I said, but every time I do it, I'm going to shout your ass out when I do it. And she started laughing. Word. It's just that easy. But with DJing, it's totally different from comedy. I mean, like what you did, it was her mix, but it could have been anybody's mix. But I'm that nigga to be like, yo. And when I do it, I give her a shot. I don't do it much. But when I do it, I be like, EQ. Just for the simple fact, I want y'all to know, I know where this came from. And I'm there. Y'all know I know where this came from. Yeah. And I'm cool where it came from. I'm not cool with it.
Yeah. But you doing it
as a shout out, as a like, oh, that was a dope ass idea.
I'm gonna tell y'all another thing that was funny that I found out way before I started doing comedy. You know, rest in peace, Big Daddy Woo Woo.
Tornado, God bless you.
Called me out of host. So when I'm hosting, but Tornado is the host, the female and the male stripper shit. Right?
Oh shit. So
he was like Luke Skywalker, Chicago. One day it was some strippers, and I died laughing because these niggas was fighting at the taste. They naked and shit, and fighting. One dude had just came off stage, and I guess the other one was watching them because it was like a ramp you used to have to come down to go to the stage.
Right.
Hey man, so when a nigga come up the ramp, they fighting from the side all the way through the back where the dressing rooms. Me, I'm looking, I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, man, hey man, tell them niggas put their dicks up. What they doing? Why they fight like that? So at the end of it, when they was fighting because one stripper stole another stripper's move. But that let me know that these niggas still everywhere. I heard DJs, oh man, that nigga done stole my style, man. That nigga wasn't fading, he wasn't mixing like that. I'm like that, but and I look at some shit, as a nigga is mirroring what he's learned.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You say that, you saying the audience, big bro? You saying the audience don't know?
No, the audience don't know. Audience don't be given. They don't know. And then when you even in this business, when you bust a motherfucker out, this shit, it's he stole the blue clap. When you bust a motherfucker out,
nobody said not the moves.
Hey, so you know it's ridiculous, man. How niggas be stealing everything.
If you fight a nigga and both of y'all naked, that's some serious shit. Where you couldn't wait till both of y'all got dressed.
One of them was coming off, so he was naked. The other one was finna go on. The other one, all I heard, they was like, oh, and so I run back there. I like to see
he knows I do 4 bully rolls and a split.
I like to see a motherfucker fight, but I was not expecting baby oil and that shiny glitter shit and dicks to be out.
First of all, the last thing you want is a dick to touch while you fight. Right.
And you know when most niggas fight, they trying to get a nigga to the ground.
Yeah.
Right.
Once a dick
touch, man, if I ever fought a nigga and he was naked and that nigga got me down and you know how nigga get on top of you and going to do this, that mean this nigga dick on my chest. I got to kill everybody.
And look, not just dick, dick and balls, ball head.
Balls on your chest, dick on your chin. Oh, and you getting beat up too. I can't take a beat up from a nigga.
Everybody dying.
You ain't gonna never see a nigga that's naked running up on no nigga. Nigga be real, like nigga, what the fuck you want to do? Oh nigga, that's what I'm finna do. I'm finna get naked. Hey nigga,
I'm good. I'm
running like a motherfucker.
You got dick laying all on your chest, hands and shit.
Just the fact that I had to fight this nigga.
Larry said you got dick laying.
You know what? Though?
Can I use that?
The funny thing is, and then we're gonna move on with the show, right? The funny thing is, when cats who lack creativity, this is what they do, right? Because when you look at a dude who made a snap, who made blending, who made fade in his bald head, say, and sidekick with no, that's what remember, but it started.
All right, kid.
If you watch House Party, Martin Lawrence say, color labels, niggas won't bite your shit.
Right?
Yeah,
that's very much. I used to take labels
off our head because we was 14, 13, right. 15, whatever old niggas were when they saw the movie House Party. But Martin Lawrence's character had said, color labels so niggas won't bite the shit.
Right.
So
I used to take the labels off.
I want to say that. When people steal, I don't use it as a form of flattery. I use it as you're lazy. You're lazy, okay? Because you're really not good enough to do this shit. And your career will suffer until you say, let me talk about my shit.
If you done stole...
But the motherfucker who stole his shit is brilliant. So that's what really threw me left.
You know what?
I was sleeping. I was sleeping. I said...
I thought that shit too about a motherfucker, right?
Right.
But if you do 45 minutes like a headliner,
right,
and we travel,
yes,
we've been in places like Chicago, you got to come through that motherfucker and make some noise.
Right.
And comedy word of mouth. So that means if a nigga come, when Larry came through, when I first met Larry, I was like, man, who this nigga, man? What this nigga gonna do? But
hey, Larry, that nigga bald head come and said, what this nigga Larry Landcast said, watch.
I was doing that.
Bald head saw you. Go ahead, bald head. Go ahead.
Every nigga that came to Chicago, right. And I hosted Jokes and Notes for 6 years, that was the main spot. Right. Nigga, I'm finna watch you. First off, because either 9 times out of 10, I'm that nigga that when shit over with, nigga, what can we do? Bald head, you know what I'm saying? I knew what weed was, the bitches was, all that. So, say for instance, when Larry came, I'm like, man, who the fuck is this nigga? Mary told me line up, I had never seen him before. So you got to watch who the headline is because no matter what, me being the host, if this headline ain't shit, I still got to make this roof go right. I got to keep them levels. I got to keep them levels up at all times. Right. Larry come through that motherfucker without no questions, smashed it. Me and him, he was a gentleman. He was cool. He was tight. You know what I'm saying? Everything. But it's other niggas that I be seeing, and I be like, man, where you from, man? I don't never ask them if they heard of this nigga. I say, you been to Detroit? Oh, yeah, I did some shows down there. So you just gonna steal Kool-Aid shit like that? And you think nobody knew? Oh, okay.
That is all.
Kool-Aid. This actually, I just used his name in it, but now if motherfucker did steal some Kool-Aid shit right now, and they wasn't from the D and they wasn't a nigga that frequently fuck with them, I'm gonna check them. Hey man, you still in the dead man shit with your bitch ass. Get on out.
Let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
Shit, man, when I went to Jokes and Notes, because generally they had like real big names. And because I was a relatively unknown, it was like, how the fuck this nigga gonna come in and hit? Yo, Ballhead was going up that bitch, punching him in the stomach, right?
Yeah.
And I gotta go behind this motherfucker. I'm gonna tell you how I follow Ballhead. They had a picture. Remember how they had all the pictures of motherfuckers on the wall?
Yeah.
They had a picture of Dave Hollister, the only motherfucker. Oh, and Keith Sweat. Remember that? No, it was a motherfucking picture of George Wilburn and it looked So I went up there and was like, why the fuck? Was it Dave Hollister or was it you, Ballhead?
It was me. What you mean? It was me.
And I said, why the fuck is Dave Hollister on the wall? Because it looked like Dave Hollister, right?
I had the apple hat on and the suit.
It was Ballhead, but you would swear it was Dave Hollister, right? So I'm like, when the fuck Dave Hollister start doing comedy, right? And everybody look at the picture.
nigga.
Yo, fucking bald head. I'm gonna tell you who else was putting that fire on niggas. Lil Rel too.
Yeah.
So you going behind headliners like
Lil
they
Rel.
not just regular
Lil Rel?
These niggas. Yeah.
He used to be the. I was like the Wednesday or Thursday host, and he was the whole weekend host until one day he was like, I don't need this no more. And that and Mary.
No, I think he left. Remember when they were supposed to be doing In Living Color again?
No, that nigga left when they was doing
Get Out.
No, this is before that shit.
Right.
Oh,
that's why he ended up leaving. He went to doing Living Color, but then that shit fell through.
But it was that other shit though. It was that other shit. Remember that shit where they was all, I think Lavelle Crawford, one of them was in it, and they was all in them houses on the bus and shit. And then they had to get on stage in front of all the people. And that nigga, he got up there, and I didn't understand this.
You talking about Last Comic Stand?
Yeah, he got up there and bombed like a motherfucker. I think this shit was on NBC. I was watching that shit. I said, this nigga bombed on national TV. And then that nigga, for some odd reason, was like, jokes is beneath me. I'm out of here. I'm not finna do this anymore. I'm finna go do something. And then the Living Color shit. Now, I ain't gonna lie, the nigga started getting on shit, doing shit. And I ain't gonna never say, he's a funny motherfucker.
Yeah, that nigga funny.
Yo,
one thing you gonna know about me is, and I don't not like Lil Rel. Lil Rel, he man, I don't like that little movie he did, because I don't understand two niggas having their dicks together. But I don't know why in the world that nigga left when he left, but he said he had to, sometimes you gotta step out on your faith. And his faith really didn't do him wrong.
No, it didn't.
He didn't do him wrong. But,
He's with it.
It was too many. That movie was funny, but it was too much. It was too much gay. Too much gay. I don't understand this about Hollywood. And I think
oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
I seen it last weekend, but the edible took over, and this
he came out of Kevin when Kevin was doing Heartbeat Weekend. He did Atlantic City, and I'd never seen him before.
Okay,
and it was some major people in there. When I tell you, he murdered so hard that Kevin came up and did damn near his whole set again, laughing at every punchline. Like Lil Rel went in. I was like, okay, and ever since then, gone.
All right. So let's get into it, man. What y'all think about the Isley Brothers and Earth, Wind, and Fire? How y'all? Which bald head? What you think about the person? Or first of all, did you even see
it? Yeah, I seen. I really no matter. I love that type of music. That's all I bump. I'm with it. Steve Harvey talked too fucking much.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
Jesus, Lord, have mercy. They need to do a verses on him where who talk more than him. That's the verse. That's the verse. You gotta understand one thing about that type of music, man. That's that long, real music.
Right.
When that shit was 45 minutes. One song.
That one fucking song, right.
And then you got your annoying ass cousin that ain't he could be your uncle, be your cousin over there. He ain't got nothing to do with the music and just talking so fucking much. I really want somehow somebody to tell Steve Harvey, shut the fuck up. Even today, he's still talking about it today.
Sidekick, what you think?
But the music,
Sidekick,
what you think, bro?
I didn't get to see all of it. I was coming in and out of it. Come on now, there's two legendary groups. I mean, you can't lose with that. Like, that's just
right.
Ron Isley came here like Mr. Big 2.0 in 2021.
Sidekick. Was it just me? But did you think out of nowhere R. Kelly was gonna just walk out the back?
This is Mr. Big. How you doing? Yo, but that's crazy because a lot of people are mad that he did R. Kelly songs. And I'm like, well, shit. If he wrote it for him, he sung it. It's his song.
Right.
Why you gonna get mad about it? It's his song.
What What he supposed to bail a nigga out to do the verses?
Hey, nigga, let me tell you something. All bullshit aside, and I know this is just a long thought. If that nigga R. Kelly did walk out, the internet would not be the same today. God. Right now,
it would be on. It would be on.
We probably couldn't even put YouTube on today.
It'd be crashed. It'd be done.
Then nigga would just walk out that back. See, I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Now, that motherfucking Verzuz to me was one of my favorite. And right. I like the Erykah Badu and what you calling them shit. But
it was nice, yeah.
If nigga, I've said this, and I got into arguments with a lot of people. Who the fuck can R. Kelly verse? It's only two people, both of them dead, and they can't verse.
No. Nobody.
He for Michael Jackson.
Nah.
Prince,
yeah,
Prince will be a battle.
Right. But I think
Prince does everything. Right. Prince the thing. Prince know how to arrange music. If you ever watch the Arsenio Hall show, I think it's Arsenio Hall or somebody else. It was Arsenio, because Arsenio used to hang out with him. Somebody was playing some music and him and Arsenio was together. Arsenio asked him, he said, what was you thinking? He said, I could tell you was arranging shit. Prince was just that much of a genius. He'd have put the horns there, the bass there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And he probably would have arranged R. Kelly shit even better. But I don't give a fuck what nobody say. When it comes to that music, fuck that nigga done some fucked up shit. He was a part of some fucked up shit. He needs some help. But that nigga is a musical genius, and I don't think nobody can verse.
Genius.
I don't think nobody can verse.
No.
Yeah. Certain artists are in such a class by themselves, it's hard to pair them with anybody.
Versus Joe. Joe can't hang with R. Kelly. He wrote for Joe. Hell no.
No, Joe can open the door for R. Kelly. He can open the door.
Right, but I mean, he wrote, but R. Kelly wrote for Joe. Two of Joe's biggest hits are R. Kelly's.
I know.
So, yeah, Tom Joyner said at one point R. Kelly was responsible for 60% of all music on urban radio.
That's great.
When they be making all of that shit about R&B died and R&B this, that, and other, R&B died when R. Kelly was not able to write. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I don't know if this song, right now. I don't know if this song new. R. Kelly though, he do got a new song out. It's on motherfucking iTunes and some shit. It's called. It's by Rob.
Yo,
by Rob.
Yo, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit more deeper than that. I got R. Kelly whole new album that never came out on 2 different computers right now because I was doing a couple of songs on that motherfucker and got the whole, and it's fucking phenomenal. But I can't play it because.
All right, I'm gonna say.
I tell you, the nigga's a genius. The nigga's a genius.
Yeah. I stopped once that video came out. I stopped fucking with him. So that's where I was at with the shit.
You got to think about that video. That video was fucked up. I ain't never down there.
Fucked up.
The first 2 bitches,
and I never even saw it.
The first 2 bitches was grown.
Exactly.
It was 3 bitches on there.
Right.
Okay. It was a pedophile ball.
It was two. You're right. It was 2 bitches and 1 girl. And let me tell you something. The tape when it came out, when ain't nobody saying is, the tape was a setup.
Oh yeah,
because it had a whole bunch of R. Kelly videos. Nigga put the video in, and then you're a street nigga. You gonna turn this shit on. You gonna probably cut out, watch it back. This when the VHS test was out. VHS. I'm kind of high. VHS. So when that shit came out, you watched about 7 or 8 videos, and then when it had a little pause, some words, and then next thing you know, you see Kel's face in a bitch ass, like, and somebody knocking the door. You like, nigga, is that R. Kelly eating ass? R. Kelly was the first Olympic. This bitch was grown. The next video was a chick too. He was leaned back and she was on the little armoire thing. That was the worst. Because when I looked at it, I said, and the voice, I said, that's a motherfucking little teenage bitch. I cut it off. I am not gonna lie to y'all. I'll tell y'all this right now. I got rid of it.
You can tell that girl was too young when they asked her how old she was.
Not the way that you think I got rid of her. I had a little paper off that. But look, let me tell you something. Man, you know I was a salesman. I was a drug dealer, so I sold.
But and it's Chicago, right? I
didn't know that, nigga. You shouldn't been looking at that because, like, it had been out. It had been outside kick for like a year or two, and then somebody downside, somebody got mad in his camp.
No, I think it was the girl aunt or something.
No, her aunt didn't know about it. I didn't know about
it. No,
nobody knew about it. But what happened was, you got to realize something. This is VHS. This the VHS era. Somebody took 3 motherfucking whatchamacallums and put them together and put his music, his videos in front of him. The whole shit was a setup, but they let it brew They let it brew. It was the smartest thing. They let it brew. Niggas copied it. Niggas sent it out. It made it. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you how long the motherfucker was out. It was out from when it was VHS to DVDs popped up.
Oh wow! Yeah,
seen it again. It was on a DVD, and I was looking. I was like, "Hey man, this better not be that." And the motherfucker was like, "Yeah." I said, "Man, how did you get it on DVD?" He said,
"Shit." The crazy thing about it was when the nigga got off the first time, he thought he was untouchable, and that's where he fucked up at. He got away with
fucked up.
That's what
I'm gonna tell you what happened. You right though, sidekick, because remember the nigga was saying, "Pray for me, I need help," and all that shit.
Exactly.
And when he came out with that chocolate factory and
Pop Up Pie Piper,
like, right, and then he started calling himself the Pie Pipe and all that shit. But the thing was, you could tell the girl was young because when they asked her how old she was like, "These many." Like, come on, yo, don't no grown woman talk like that.
Real shit.
When the motherfucker say these many. And then I'm gonna tell you how another way how he got out of it. By the time they went to court, the girl was 35. They ran out the clock.
Look here, I seen her in the club right at my comedy show one day. My man slide up to me, I'm looking. I'm like, man, shawty look good. This motherfucker, who was that? I said, you don't know who that is? I said, no, I don't know who that is. I ain't never seen that bitch before. Man, that motherfucker told me it was her. I couldn't stop looking at her because I'm like, you grown now. And when you was a little girl and didn't nobody know who it was, you never really saw her face. I'm like, you was the girl that went through that, had all of that anonymous ridicule. They was ridiculing her then.
Right. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, you're right, Ballhead, because I was getting in arguments at clubs with chicks, grown-ass women, who put more responsibility on a 15-year-old girl than a fucking 35-year-old international superstar. And that's the problem. And then people kind of jumped on the bandwagon when the documentary came out, but I had been muted R. Kelly because I can't judge you for a lot of shit, but I draw the line with kids because kids can't defend themselves. I
draw the line with kids too, and I also draw the line just like this. I'm gonna put this to y'all. I wish Antoine was here too.
He'll be here.
We are in entertainment. You know what I'm saying? But when we on stage, we single old niggas. I'm finna say quick. Sidekick at the booth by herself. Each one of us go on stage, be by ourselves. And individually, as comedians, we one-on-one niggas. So we don't really got no motherfucking crew. Right. Influence. When that man was going to jail, wasn't nobody around him but his legal team. Right. He's scared. You don't know what's gonna happen. I done seen niggas, and I'm telling you, I done seen the niggas that's the toughest on the street come in that motherfucker behind that and they close that door or that guy. It's a different sound when you hear it. There was some nigga you don't know what he in there for. You want God. You want to pray for God that I get out of this place and I get off this county. And Grady, you know, like I know, and it's probably in every motherfucking county. Cook County Jail is work. I know niggas that copped out on murders, Larry, that I know they didn't do. I know the other nigga that did it. I know this nigga that do it. This nigga in that county, and one of them niggas either finna get a hold of them and they gang shit, They got the fuck out because they got more freedom in the penitentiary. R. Kelly, just with X, same thing with DMX. Worst situation was other niggas. Because when he got out of when Kez got out of that case,
right,
he got tough. He got big in the chest. Yeah, and then you got a bunch of, it's some videos out right now with a bunch of Chicago niggas. And when I seen them in the video, I told him, man, I don't fuck with you, man. You ain't shit as you on that yes man side of this nigga. See, what niggas need is never to have a yes man.
Real shit.
You gotta have a homie. Now, how we are as with this conglomerate, we all together. Ain't that, if I'm too high, I'm already knowing I'm gonna wake up in the back of that motherfucking truck, sleep on sidekick, knock the fuck out. Cause y'all done got me up out the motherfucking club. I done had too many edibles, and these bitches over here in the corner. Hey man, what the fuck is y'all doing? Hey, check that nigga pocket. Make sure he got his shit.
Right.
But it's some niggas that get around niggas. I didn't even see it in the street. This nigga got a name for himself. We was coming up, we had no motherfucking money. The nigga had a name, reputation. So you got niggas that flock around him. When I'm the winner, the majority of fake niggas that we think is our crew, yeah, man, go whoop that bitch, whoop that nigga, whoop, whoop. But that homie that say, hey, man, what the fuck is you doing, man?
Right.
Man, bring your ass on. The rest of them niggas, it only take one or two. The rest of them niggas will be like, man, why he do that? He going against the boss. The boss needs counseling sometimes. I done had a bunch of niggas, I'm finna go. That's why let me tell y'all something. We ever be somewhere and I feel like I'm finna go the fuck off. You know who I ain't gonna go the fuck around?
Hey.
Phil, I ain't gonna go off around Phil. I'm gonna be calm, I'm gonna be cool. Hey, Antoine, man, you man.
I'm listening. I'm listening to you, bald head.
Yeah, man.
I'm listening, guy, and you just making so much sense. I'm glad I came in when I did.
Because I'm high again. But I got
to figure. You made me kind of nervous because when I came in, you said, Larry?
He nice as shit, yo.
Again,
bald head nice as even fuck. That nigga fucked up.
This better though. I think it's better. You know what? Somebody told me, and I want to get y'all opinion on this. Motherfucker told me, they said you gonna stay the way you is, but now because of the high, you gonna have a little Tyler spirit on you.
You're gonna stay the way you are. You are. Not you is.
Thank you, Antoine.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, boy, but you are.
I guess that's one of the things I was talking about. I ain't gonna have no yes man, huh?
No yes man around here.
Hey, Twan.
That's why we alpha males.
Exactly.
You got to answer the question, Grady, because we started talking about fucking R. Kelly. First of all, I didn't see the verses, but it's great music. And also, if you want to hear shit like that, you can check out my radio show, weaa.org, right? Every Saturday morning from 10 to 12. That's the type of shit that I play.
There you go.
Good plug, Larry. Good plug. Good plug.
Horns on that.
But anyway, those are two. That's a verses that made a lot of sense. Some of the verses don't make a lot. Like I would have never put Snoop up against a DMX. Like that ain't make a lot of sense to me.
It did.
Keisha Cole versus what was it, Maya? Some of the verses just be off.
Yeah,
Shanti. But that one, that was perfect.
Perfect.
That was a perfect mix. Because when you consider what verses, first of all, the artists got to be equally matched.
Yeah.
You got to consider they got to have an equal body of work, right? You can't have a motherfucker with 13 hours going up against somebody.
Always, Jay. Always.
Right now. All I see is police on here. The police late. The police just arrived.
Yeah, he had to testify.
Call the cops.
He said he had to testify for it. He was an expert witness.
What do you specialize in, sir? I seen them.
Right.
I got a lot of stuff on my phone. I'll tell you right now.
So the shit gotta match, right? The verses gotta make sense, and that was one of the verses that really made sense.
Well, the next one is SWV against Escape. That match.
Yeah, that's a good match.
They came about the same time. Got the same kind of.
SWV. Yeah.
SWV against Escape is a good. That's a good match.
So what I miss about the verses, man? Y'all throw your opinion on it on what happened last night.
So look, Twan. So I asked the brothers. I said, did you even check out the verses? And then how did you feel about the verses? And did you agree that the people said that Steve Harvey talked too much? Go ahead.
Well, that's only if you don't like somebody. If you if you don't like somebody, I was reading the comments. If you don't like somebody, they're gonna be irritating you no matter what they do. You know what I mean? If you're a fan of whomever, he tripping, he wilding. You heard when he said, but when you don't like somebody, he just, hey, it's what it is. You know what I mean? But in the beginning, he did talk a little bit too goddamn much. You know what I mean? Because you want them to get to the music. But I ain't really mad at myself because I've been the same damn way. If that was me with Earth, Wind, and Fire and the Isley Brothers,
right? I like to talk my shit. What the fuck, Paul ain't doing?
I put this on because the police talking.
Hey, you see how Paul? I like what the?
What he got on his tape, man?
Police was talking.
Go ahead, Twan. Because I'm gonna say my piece. Go ahead, Twan.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, man. Other than that, man, but them brothers was on time. You know what I mean? Right. When you got some professional cats, they on time. Everybody was ready to go. Nobody coming in late, 15, 20 minutes, an hour late, because they got it still getting ready. Them professional boys did a wardrobe change, doing intermission. You know what I mean?
Them niggas was supposed to be asleep too, though. I don't give a fuck how good Ron Isley looked, how long hair was. That nigga, and also that nigga ankles was lotioned up like mother. But them niggas was tired, man. Hey, that's why they cut down.
The nigga Verdine looked like the first Aunt Viv and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on with this nigga?
Oh, mate, before you talk, make sure we ain't said it all night, but please make sure y'all share, make sure y'all comment, and tell somebody to subscribe. Go ahead, great. I mean, interrupt you, brother.
No, you good, family. So I'm gonna tell you, I didn't watch it. I love both of those groups. As a fellow skater in Chicago, we skated to a lot of the 70s and 80s. Those Isley Brothers, Kool and the Gang, Earth, Wind, and Fire. I can go. The list can go all day long. As far as Steve Harvey, if that's what he is, a host. So that's what hosts do. They talk. Even though he's making the money and he's keeping people talking about him, right? So you got to understand when niggas is out here and this is his job. I don't really trip on the Steve Harvey movement. I don't really care. I just think that, that's him. They paid him to do that. If you annoyed, it's going to make motherfuckers be like, watch such and such. Watch this versus battle. And then motherfuckers going to look like, why is Steve Harvey talking so much? It's the best mind fuck I've ever seen in the world, far as when niggas talk about you, you end up going to where these niggas are, and then you're watching it. So they're using your negative thoughts or your negative opinions about this person, and that's what it is. So, like I said, I didn't watch it. I think that's not my thing. And I didn't really give a shit. As far as Steve Harvey talking, I respect his brand. Would I want to say I'm Ray Grady? Would I go introduce myself to Steve Harvey? Probably not. Would I go introduce myself to the Isley Brothers as well as Earth, Wind, and Fire? Probably not, because I don't want to. If I introduce myself to you and you play me off, then that's gonna fuck up my thought of you. So I want to appreciate you from afar. I don't want to get close and shake hands and bullshit, take pictures. I'm just not that nigga. So that's that. So listen, what y'all think about the the Afion after the verses, Spice Adams, Afion Crockett, and Godfrey. Antoine, since you just got here, brother, did you see Afion, Spice Adams, as well as Godfrey do their spiel about the Verzuz Battle? How did you feel about it? We can't hear you, little boy.
Move your beard out the way.
My bad.
Don't even be
I ain't confused you motherfucker.
Yeah, when Grady was talking, that first start, I said, "Oh, this nigga go confused." And I put it in the comments, but Charlie said, and then I was like, "Okay," I hit again. I said, "Okay, we followed it," but he kept going.
But you know what I was thinking, Ballhead? I was like, did Grady had an animal or did Ballhead had a motherfucker?
Yeah.
Because when Grady trained of thought was like, I'm like, who?
But you got what I was saying. I didn't watch.
At one part we had it, but the end part you took us right back down the rabbit hole, dog.
Yeah. Because I'm saying this. The vanity was coming up, and when the vanity came, it shot off, and then I was like, I don't know, because the Volkswagen put on brakes.
All I'm gonna tell you is,
then he said, I just wanted them to have a closed casket because I wanted to remember them the way they were. Like, what the fuck?
He hey, I look at that nigga. I said, man, I know this nigga is a wizard or the Riddler, man. He just be. In Grady's sake, I'm just gonna say Grady is way more intelligent than our peasant minds. Understand him. It is not him.
You have to slow down so we can catch up.
We can catch up.
Right. Yeah, could you hold on? I got to get the head to do it. Could you please humble us? Some of your
most humble opinion, if you could just take a slow down a tad bit.
What the fuck do you be saying? You're driving me crazy, man.
No, check this out, G. No, check this out, G.
Let him finish. Answer the question. Late boy.
He started off serious as a motherfucker too, but I introduced myself.
Serious as hell.
Fuck what you talking about, nigga. I love Monday nights, nigga.
What you gonna say, Twan? How you feel about the Afion and Spice and Godfrey, G?
Hey man, I watched a little bit of it today, man. It was funny to me. You know what I mean? Hopefully, it's an old crybaby ass culture. You know, hopefully anybody cry about it. You know what I mean? But it was hilarious, man, for them to take it that quick, you know what I mean, and flip it with the wardrobe. You know, Avion put the long hair on, you know what I mean? Like, no, it was funny, man. And then, man, see that? See, money, what? You know what I mean? Then he get the whole, it was funny. You know what I mean? But everybody cried so goddamn much today.
When we gonna get back to that, man? When we gonna really use what these funk ass forefathers crackers said, freedom of speech? Because freedom of speech dead and sensitivity is too motherfucking strong.
Yeah.
See how I cut that off, Grady? It wasn't confusing. It was straight to the point.
It was clear, concise, and complete.
All I said was I didn't watch it.
Don't you do it. Don't you? No. No. You will not confuse us again.
Not do it.
I'm ready.
I ain't watch it. That's all
I'm ready for it.
Go ahead, Larry. What you think about it, bro?
Well, I didn't see it. But just knowing their work, Godfrey and Avion, them brothers is funny anyway, and they do really good impressions. So I'm just gonna go out on the limb and say I'm sure it was funny. But I'm gonna have to go back and watch it because I ain't see it, Grady.
Okay. I just saw a clip of it.
I didn't even see the verse.
Yeah, I saw a clip of it, but I mean, like you said, those three are funny people, so it was good.
I didn't have to watch the verses. I got the records, and I would have played that shit back to back. That shit was right. But yep.
So I'll say this. I didn't watch it. So moving on. DMX.
What the hell was that, Grady? I mean, what the hell, man? So I didn't watch it. So
Next.
Y'all know, hold on. Y'all know, Sidekick know me.
Yeah.
Y'all know I do not fuck with that type of stand-up. I know it's entertaining.
Oh, you talking about the dudes?
No, I'm saying I don't fuck with niggas that's in other niggas' characters unless.
No. Yeah, I don't. No,
I'm just saying. I'm not dissing Afion. I know him. I don't know Spice, and I don't know Godfrey. I just, that's not my twist. I don't get off and he sounds just like the nigga. I sound just like my daddy. The world ain't going crazy about it.
Oh, you talking about them impressions.
That's the word. I don't.
This is the thing though. When Grady was little, he had that same voice. He sounded like the teacher that they had.
Hold up.
So people used to tease Grady and say, "You sound like the teacher." He never liked impressions.
Y'all hear what that nigga said? I sound like my daddy. Ain't nobody going crazy about it.
Yeah. He ain't no motherfucker.
That was deep right there.
No, I just think that I just noticed that type of talent needs to be seen, right? I just said it's just not my cup of tea. That's all.
Okay, you got you.
I don't care what niggas do. So, man, now this one nigga that I'm about to talk about, and we all love him. We all got him in our playlist. DMX. It's overdose prognosis, right? I'll say this. DMX, hands down, is in my top 10 as prolific artist. Real shit as far as rapper. Yeah. So to see him go down, it's sickening. You know what I mean? And Ballhead, you had said something about yes men. So none of the yes men he really respected. You know what I'm saying? Or they just was like they're here for themselves. So
no, when it
I can't. My heart goes out to DMX, man. I go out to Earl Simmons. I fuck with him. Real shit. And it's a for him to be introduced to crack cocaine by his rap mentor at 14. That was, it's like people have a button on you, but that nigga's a fighter. You know what I'm saying? And I would never meet the nigga. So how do y'all feel about it? Sidekick, how you feel about the DMX overdose prognosis, bro?
Kind of fucked up because you could tell he's trying. You could tell he wants to let it go, but fame is a motherfucker. Fame is the worst drug than the drugs. That shit right there will have you doing whatever to get to that next high or that next feeling. So coming from where he came from, never been loved, never been, feeling like, that's why he had love for dogs. And then within 2 years, being not the man, the only man who had a back-to-back #1 album in 1 year, touring all over the world, going from, doing the tunnel to doing Woodstock and turning Woodstock out. Yeah, and being an influencer and but then at that point, the game. Yeah. Drugs have come better. They come free. They come every stop you stop at, there's somebody there to give you that they know you want. Yeah. And by that point, the people who really were around you, who took care of you, who held you down, they're not there no more because now you have professionals doing it. You got the A&Rs from the record company there now. You got the real manager who, signed those big checks, who got the sponsorships for you. He's in place now. He's not, your homeboy is outside in the car. He ain't next to you no more. And then they lift you up to tear you down. So once you hit that pinnacle and we can't make you no more money going up, we can make that money come and take you down. So the same motherfucker love you can take you and make it hate you. And it go from being not loved to not loved again, or to being talked about again. Like, I feel for him. Like, when he was going up, I was like, this is the worst thing that could happen to him. Even though it was the best thing that happened to him because he's a hell of a rapper, but nobody gave him that foundation of, hey, mental foundation. Like, you are loved. Like half of his interviews, you like, what is he talking about? I got these many kids because the girl raped me. Like, what? Well, come on. Nobody there to stop you this? Nobody there to you know what I mean? Nobody there to say, yo, hey, take responsibility for this.
But Zach, let me ask you this, because you from Brooklyn, you know, you're New York.
Yes.
Seeing OG.
Yeah.
Did you think he was even? Do you think he was even willing to listen to people that was telling him like, "Yo, go this way. Don't stay away from that." Because if you watch the Hard Knock Life, the backstage, felt like he was never deserving of winning.
Right.
Never deserving of winning. So how do you talk to a nigga like
the problem with that is
he's not worthy enough?
What the problem with that is, when you saw that backstage, he wasn't really on yet. He was getting there, but he wasn't there yet. So you have the people who you ran around with, your crew. It's like us right now.
Yeah.
This is not from him. But if somebody talk tomorrow and blow Ballhead up, he's gone. It's going to be hard for us to stay around Ballhead.
Why?
Because the money, it's the management, it's the we need you here, we need you there, we need you doing this, we need you doing that.
They gotta cut it. They gotta
if they want different way now.
If they I don't know if you talking about.
Well, not Obi, but the people who's after the money.
I'm going. Oh, they ain't gonna do nothing with my money because I'm gonna let them know first day. The violence is real.
Real shit.
The thing of it is I know, huh?
The difference that where you came from and where you then how you were raised, the streets that you ran, and the people around you set a tone that made money not the issue. It made your loyalty, it made your word, your bond, who you are was more important. Where you come from somebody who didn't have none of that to here's the light on you now, star, you this, you that, this, that fame.
Yeah.
That's why I sympathize with that situation, because I've always had motherfuckers there for me. And the only reason motherfuckers was there for me, my uncle told me these two things he said about me a long time ago. He said, you a loyal nigga,
right?
And you ain't gonna turn. He said, you gonna have some problems. And I always have had motherfuckers, hey man, what the fuck is you doing, man? Don't do that. Another motherfucker, man, what the fuck this nigga, hey man, and the nigga will tell me, and this nigga don't give a fuck about you, man.
Let me say something.
Didn't have that.
Let me say something. When I started the tour, and when I talked to Larry, and I told Larry who's gonna be on the tour, said Ballhead, you,
never,
Tyler, myself, and I said, Larry, I'm in Baltimore. We had I forget what spot we was at. I think we was at I don't know. And I told Larry, I said, nigga, I'm about to kill you niggas. Larry go just like this. He said, hold on, Grady. That ain't the energy, yo. That's not the energy you want on the show. I'm thinking the show is supposed to be funny, then funny, then funny, then funny. Larry say, slow down, nigga. It's supposed to go like this. That was a DMX one, like, Larry, Ballhead, Tyler, I'm about to destroy you niggas on this show. Larry's like, yo, he like, yo, Grady, that ain't what it's about, yo. You gotta brand, build your brand because you can, yo. And niggas gonna rock with you. We ain't gotta fight on the show. And I was just sitting, I had to think at that moment in those 20 seconds that he said the shit, I said, I got it. Am I lying, Larry?
Yeah. I mean,
I'm lying. Larry.
I'm like this. I don't remember this. But if you
I know this going in the edit.
That's one of them where you like, I'm gonna roll with you, dog. You said I said the shit, then I said the shit.
No.
Right, I'm your nigga.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna forget nothing.
I'm just fucking with you.
When your Uncle Cody cut my hat, and I said, nigga.
I remember.
Go ahead.
But the thing is this. I think what I learned about the DMX thing was with him saying that he was introduced to crack by his friend was that he had a problem way before he blew up.
Way before.
He didn't get no love. He didn't get no love.
And so here's the other thing. Once you have access to all your temptations,
yes, we do,
and you don't have your shit together, that's a very dangerous place to be.
Real shit.
Because
you ain't bad, squad.
Fame is like you say, it's a drug, and drugs only intensify who you really are. So if you have demons, you have problems, you self-medicating, you're going through shit, it's not going to take those things away. It's going to make them worse. If you got money, if you got fame, that shit is going to intensify your problems. It's not going to make them go away. And that's what happened with DMX.
It's like Mike Tyson, same thing.
Right.
Same thing, same demons. Exact same demons.
So let me ask this to Twan. So Twan, since I don't know how the situation you are at the
precinct.
Yeah. I was trying not to say it, but all it said the precinct, so we'll go over there. So when you see these individuals,
that ain't the precinct.
Wait, pause. Do they call it the precinct for real? I mean, is that just what is it called?
Well, you preferring to my squad? Are you referring to
squad?
You referring to the
squad? I refer to the place that you end up at where you leave from and you come back before you leave. You know, when you clock in at and when you clock out at. What is that called?
Well, it all depends.
It's called Loss Prevention Office.
It's called Tattletale City, is what it's called. It's called Observe and Report.
So, when you see cats like that, how do you, well, I should say first answer the question, as far as with the DMX and all that, but you see these type of cats a lot, right?
Yeah, I mean, they come back and forth to jail all the time. You know what I mean? It's when they, but like you said, drug.
Eddie a fool. Eddie's a fucking.
That's Eddie. That's Floyd.
You see these cats all the time. But like you said, man, drugs only brings out who you really are. That's all it is. I've lost family members to drugs. So it's a terrible thing. But like everybody's saying, you need to have somebody strong around you to prevent you from not doing them things. I don't care if that's your man or your homie, your cat. If you're doing something wrong, man, you're supposed to step in.
Real shit.
Just bring a little sense to the situation.
Spoken like a true cop.
And
so let's say this. I'm gonna ask all y'all this question.
That's why you need me around on the tour. You need me around the break.
Right.
For legal advice, which way to run, motherfucker?
Yeah. Because I'm gonna if I didn't do anything wrong, I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna say, no, you can't do that. Now you can't do that. Okay.
I'm really not gonna listen to that tone.
Let's call the public safety people. That's what police officers are for. They are public safety.
Shut up.
So let me ask y'all this, right? Because we all have this, right? I think so.
Yo, that's a big ass thermos ball here drinking out of.
That motherfucker huge.
I got it from Dallas. It's I ain't gonna get him no damn shine.
That shit like it's made out of fire truck material.
It is.
Yo, I'm saying this, right? So let's say, have you guys experienced addiction secondhand? Like, would you know what I mean? Would you sidekick?
Everybody is. I'm addicted to food. It's a drug. Right?
You addicted to what?
Food. Nigga, I ain't this big like I've been drinking water or some shit. I mean, nigga.
What Grady finna go get a plate? What he finna
do? Everybody's addicted to something. A drug is a drug. I mean, a habit is a habit.
Right.
So yeah.
So which one you like? I got Flamin' Hot Frito.
I said food.
Which one you want? I got spicy.
I said food.
And I got your favorite sidekick, crouton.
No,
which one you want?
I said so really. Hey, sidekick, you found that we found that you addicted to food, but now Grady showed us he addicted to snacks. He just pulled out everything. He put out a whatchamacallit.
I think Grady
put out all kind of shit.
I'm gonna tell you what I'm addicted to. I'm gonna ask y'all first. Then I'm gonna tell you what I'm addicted to. Go ahead. Ball head.
Who the fuck
Go ahead, Larry.
playing croutons?
They're not playing, motherfucker. They're not playing. They season.
He eat them like chips.
No, what I mean is we're the salad, nigga. That's what the fucking croutons are.
That nigga eat croutons.
Hey, fellas.
Croutons like this.
Hey, fellas. Hey, listen. I make my own salads now. I don't buy store-bought salad. I buy the ingredients and I make it now.
We didn't ask you all that professional shit. He said, "Why are you eating croutons by themselves?"
You can't say season.
Oh, because the people eater. Oh, you think them little chips are toast? You think them toast chips?
Right.
No, they croutons. So they
Shut
season.
the fuck up, Grady.
Nigga, I hope you cut the inside. I hope you cut the roof of your mouth eating them motherfuckers.
You have a drop top mouth, motherfucker.
No, this one I just saw him yesterday, and I was like, "Well, let me try these." I never tried these, and I never tried these.
You probably got to put some Vaseline. You probably got to put some Vaseline on the roof of your goddamn mouth, eating some dry ass croutons.
Your mouth, top of your mouth gonna look like the Vidocs under 59 in Chicago. You remember when we was little?
All night long.
We was little. We used to see Captain Crunch. The motherfuckers tear the top of
Right.
your mouth.
Yeah.
You was a kid. You ain't know no better.
Yeah.
Them goddamn honeycombs. Them honeycombs do that shit too.
You got grown. That shit fucked your mouth up on the top. I ain't never had a top problem.
Grady gonna fuck with those things if you're goddamn shitting all night with all the goddamn hot and spicy shit.
No, I don't eat
So
them.
Grady,
I'll get back to it. Bald head. You see addiction secondhand? Are you? Yeah. He said he addicted to food. Bald head. What you addicted to? If you have one.
What? I can't really talk about it because listen,
Why you can't talk about it, Bowhead?
Right?
two reasons. One, I'm on the internet. Two, I'm on the internet with a cop. No, but I have a thing that I was addicted to. You know what I'm saying? I'm addicted to video games. I'm addicted to them. I'm a PlayStation motherfucker. It calms me down. It takes me somewhere. And a lot of motherfuckers, a nigga said one day, man, why you 50-something years old, you addicted to it? I said, bitch, I was here when it came out. You think I'm
I created this shit.
It kept growing.
Right.
So dumb ass up, nigga. Yeah, I play video games. I play with your mama too, but you know, hey, who you think bought me the video game, motherfucker?
You know.
The bitch you ought to keep me in the house.
Yeah, what you addicted to, Larry? What you addicted to, Larry?
well,
Old leather jackets.
Hey, listen. Wait a minute, before you start, Larry, because my man go, me talking about Grand Theft Auto. I'm gonna get these pictures. I'm gonna send them to y'all, all of y'all on the chat.
All right.
Every one of them jackets that Larry B wearing is a jacket from a character in Grand Theft Auto. I swear to God, nigga. Watch
It's at the rich dude house, the one in Beverly Hills.
No. It's the character that I make. He got a whole bunch of this vintage and motorcycle jacket.
Oh, okay.
And for all of y'all on social media, I'm going to post them on my Instagram, and I'm gonna @ Larry. So if y'all ain't following him, y'all follow him. But every jacket that's on there, this nigga wear in real life.
okay.
Taylor Renee said Grady addicted to undertones. Yeah. Yeah, Taylor.
Hey,
Okay.
listen, man.
So
Hey,
great.
Shit.
All right, so listen.
Go ahead.
So I was addicted to clothes. Y'all right about that. And when I say clothes, I mean everything, like jackets, tennis shoes. I went through a motherfucking where I was wearing like exotic cowboy boots and shit. I went through that phase.
Yeah.
And I think there was a time when I was addicted to sex, but I've mastered myself.
Oh,
why you not addicted now? What happened?
I just said, bald head. I mastered myself.
He mastered.
Oh, you mastered, baby.
You mastered that. I got you. You mastered yourself. I got you.
No, not mastered.
He found out he loved.
Mastered.
He found out he loved himself.
Damn it, Larry. You good job, Larry.
Not
masturbated,
Antoine.
Man, they killing my ass in the chat room, nigga. Taylor Renee, salute, bro. Twan, what you addicted to,
Hey,
brother?
Eddie, stop fucking with me. Eddie said Larry used to put
Shoes. Go ahead, Twan.
He addicted to snitching on motherfuckers.
I gotta do it.
Go ahead, Twan.
Break the 1-9 ass.
I'm addicted to writing the perfect report after a shift. I am really.
Good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you for coming out.
I am so addicted to getting those 5 W's and the H, the who, what, when, where, why, and how it happened. Something about getting those phases on that report and turning it into your supervisor, and they look at it and read and be like,
turning it in? Is it turning it in or turn it in? Which one? Turning it in?
Turning that report in and seeing your supervisor's face saying, man,
Abbreviation. He turned in a snitch letter.
All right. So go ahead, Twan. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, I'm addicted to buying watches, man. Something about watches. I buy watches like left and right, and it don't have to be like a name brand kind of watch.
How many you have? Damn. That many?
About 40-something watches. I bought 40-something watches.
Hey, I went through that. I went through that phase too, Antoine, where I was buying watches and shit. Yeah, I went through that too.
You know why he like buying watches so much?
Antoine addicted to the first 48 confessions. Antoine like, here it come. He gonna give it to him.
All right.
You know why he addicted to watches? Because he like giving niggas time.
You know how important time is for a report? If you got that time for a report, you can't wiggle yourself out of anything when people take drugs live at 10:38 p.m.
Did you know that turning in a report that's what they call snitching now?
Yeah, I'm addicted to cologne also. Buying
cologne, definitely. Yeah.
Right there.
I'm still connected to that shit.
So my addictions, I got two.
Say that again.
I got 2 addictions.
Hand cam products.
Beard solution.
And shoes that were flown in from ferry.
Well, hold on. I'll tell you guys. My addiction is,
we really ain't talking about
I like shoes, right? So y'all get that right. And then the next one is working. I gotta go to work. I gotta stay busy. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'm addicted to work. You know
why?
Why?
Because your daddy wasn't no bum ass nigga.
There you go.
That's real talk.
Real shit.
See, that's the whole tip of the iceberg when it comes to the alpha male shit.
Real shit.
And it ties in with everything we treat. Somebody got to be an influence. Somebody got to be a father. You're a father, you're supposed to be the first influence. That influence that you teach your son of being that, he's going to go out and be like that with his friends. And it'll echo to other shit. And it'll be no yes men out here. And it'll be nothing but men that are down to earth alpha men.
Mm. Hey, Ballhead, that's a great point because I was one of the few cats that live with his dad, right? And my friends used to want that energy so much, they would come over the crib just to be around my dad and to get the jewels and the dimes from him that he would drop on us. And so that because you want that energy, man. You need that good male role model energy.
All my sons, they either got 2 or 3 friends, and them niggas' daddies might not have been around. Them niggas call me daddy right now. Because when I used to go get my son, you see that one kid, me being a nigga, hey man, why that nigga always, man, he ain't got no money. All right, so come on. We're gonna go to the park. We're gonna go. I got one son, my almost younger son, Shaquille, his homie Bud. That nigga's, I knew who that nigga daddy was, but his daddy was dead. That nigga, he said, sleep. That nigga would go.
They got not sleep.
That nigga is my son 30. Shaquille 23 now. That nigga, his best homie, just like that. That nigga will see me. What's up, Pop? There go my old man. I'll be like, what up, nigga? Then it make me think, what type of influence do you got with your son that it's gonna echo to his friend?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if the shit go like it'll go, the friend when he grow up, he gonna echo it to somebody.
Real shit.
It's supposed to be passed on. You know what I'm saying?
You're a role model, so he sees you as that's what I want to be like.
Right.
I'm gonna take and keep taking those steps.
I don't know, because when I used to drop them off, I used to go get some bitches.
You had a great speech, boy. Out here.
You want what? Edit that part out there. I mean,
go ahead. You was at the finish line.
I had some bitches.
That nigga say I was Heathcliff Fuxtable. That's who I was. I was Heathcliff Fuxtable.
That nigga turned to the Family Guy immediately.
Right? Fuck out of here. So I want to say this, y'all, because when I saw it this morning and late yesterday, right? The what's the nigga name? Derek Chauvin, the George Floyd case.
Yeah.
Fuck him.
So I want to say this. Do y'all think it take a week to convict a motherfucker?
That's on videotape killing them all.
Yo.
Hold on, we're gonna go to the cop. We're gonna go to the pig.
Oh shit.
Yeah, let the pig go first.
Let the pig go first.
You got to bring him up. You got to bring him up the right way.
Go ahead, Carl.
You got to hold up your right hand. Do you solemnly swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, and you may proceed, Your Honor.
Go ahead.
So you must bring forth any kind of evidence. It must be proven in a courtroom. That's just the way the law works. Even though somebody has shot somebody has did something, you got it on video, you got a witness, all that, you still must bring it to the court of law. Even though it shouldn't last but an hour, because you got them on videotape.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, you see it, you witnessed it, you got all these witnesses, you got all this video, you see it. The dude got his hands in his pocket, chilling for over 8-9 minutes on somebody's neck. That is not a proper restraint. That I watched it today. That is not a defensive tactics. You are not taught that at all. So no, it shouldn't take that long. But in a court of law, you must go through all that bullshit to say it was a fair trial. That's the plain and simple.
Tony Rock said he has no defense. The fact that he went to trial showed his faith in American racism. And that's so fucking true, because he has nothing. But he went because he's white.
Ball head.
Which one was we talking about?
The George Floyd case, G.
Look at man. Let me tell you something.
Derek Chauvin, I'm sorry. Derek Chauvin.
That's about that cop.
Yeah. The nigga that know Antoine.
No, I got it.
Grady,
you know Antoine.
Yeah. But Antoine just let me know though what he just said. He's not a real bad cop,
right?
But he's still a fucking cop.
Yeah, he's pig. Yeah,
Well, my thing with this shit, man, I haven't even done my podcast, because I want all the attention on everything on this. This is something that needs to be watched. Kids need to know about this right now. It got to be passed on, man, because I'm gonna always have a crook running through my blood. So when it comes to cops and robbers, I'm never gonna be for the cops. But at the same time, you know, because you gotta pick a side. But at the same time, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. That man was murdered in front of witnesses. What is the holdup? What deals did y'all make him to make him not understand you is fucking wrong? His partners did it, but I'm gonna tell you, I'm not even gonna go into all of this. This is what I've been wanting to say about this. I've been wanting to say it for a long time, and I don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. I don't want nobody going bashing me, but George Floyd had to die. And the reason I say he had to die is, Grady, think about if a motherfucker would have ran and knocked that police off him, George Floyd lived. That video just would have been another motherfucking nigga getting brutalized or nothing, you know, not even murdered. If you would have knocked the top off him, we wouldn't be standing where we standing today with this much force.
I'm gonna save my answers for after y'all. Go ahead.
After that, simultaneously all the way over to across the seas, riots were going on everywhere. One dude that nobody knew, that nobody expected, was murdered in front of the world. It's all who gonna say it's wrong, it's all who gonna say it's right. But me being who I am, I strongly say George Floyd had to die just as well as Martin Luther King had to die, as well as Malcolm X had to die. No, hell no, I wouldn't want him to die.
I got you. I'm listening.
We wouldn't even be having this conversation right now if that man didn't die. His daughter said some shit that touched my heart, man. I hadn't cried or snickered through none of the shit till for the basketball player, I can't think his name, that looked like him, his boy. He held him up and said, he held her up and she said, my daddy did it. My daddy changed the world. Now, we know he ain't changed the whole world, but he got us up in more arms and looking at shit. White women ain't white women no more. They got a name, Karen.
Right.
So all the shit that nigga changed, man. And you know, I hate it had to go through like that from any person, but here's what it is, what they made it. They made it some problems.
Larry?
Okay, a couple things. If we go back to when Kaepernick was nailing to protest police brutality, and motherfuckers blew that off, and a lot of us didn't take it seriously, and we kept watching football. I think if we would have paid attention to it then, we kind of wouldn't be where we are now.
Yeah.
Also, I always say this, and this comes from Dr. Claude Anderson, Powernomics. Until we collectively respond with our economic dollars, and we buy politicians who will then influence law enforcement, we're going to always be asking for the system to be nice to us. We keep going to the same people for a solution that creates the problem. Right. And so in this country, motherfuckers only respect what they feel. And again, I said this before, they don't do that shit to the Jewish community. And even though it's something called Asian hate, police don't attack the Asian community. They really don't do it to any other community except blacks and Latinos, because we don't economically control shit. We don't buy politicians. We don't speak as a unit. We only vote as a unit. But voting is a farce. Until you can put a politician in your pocket and have a conversation as a race of people and say, y'all better fix this shit, and demand it and have some sanctions and some consequences, we're going to always be coming back here. Because even though we rioted and we did all the other shit, that'll blow over, and then we'll be right back here doing the same shit again because we keep doing the same fucking thing. You gotta buy the politicians, and you have to put economic power on these motherfuckers so that they pass legislation and treat us with respect as people. See, we're not doing it. We got all these millionaires niggas in bars paying $250 for my wet and all this other shit. And you know what the Koch brothers do? They spend $10 million to buy the Republican Party. They do shit like that. That's where our money should be going.
All right. So I'm really on some Nat Turner shit, right? So fuck all of the videotaping niggas getting hit. And Twan, you can pull your recorder out because I want to see when we stop worrying about losing what we built for, like what we work for. I got my house, I got my car, I got a good job. Until niggas make it until we understand really like that's somebody's son, that's somebody's father, that's somebody's brother, uncle, grandson, whatever. Until we take on that empathetic situation, till we really believe like that's somebody. So we don't give a fuck if he right or wrong. You not finna kill him right now. And how many pigs was it versus how many niggas that was in Minnesota, and that was a nigga neighborhood, boy. You right. From? Well, I ain't gonna say you from, but I
just be over there. I just be there right there.
So you had Castillo was shot and killed. That pig, he got a gun. He shot. Once I think when niggas honestly find out where you stay at, you would never have a fucking great family vacation. You will always have to turn your head. Somebody said in the comment, Zimmerman is still living. Why in the fuck is that going on? And then when we get to the shit where niggas think it's cool to pull their phone out and just, hey man, that's bad. What you doing? Nigga, move. I'm just telling you. Just move on it. As a unit, niggas ain't really with it. Niggas ain't really with the shit. They talk. Now they with it. If Sidekick pull up in the Bentley, Ballhead pull up in his Benz, Larry pull up in, niggas ready to ride on shit like that. Because we don't know that nigga, he ain't from our neighborhood. But when that Anglo-Saxon come through, ain't nobody really moving. So I'm not really into the recording shit. Like, only way we gonna stop it is if, like the rapper Game said, until we start killing them, that's the only way shit stops. And they gotta go at a situation like, hey, Tony Rock said it on Alpha Nation when I did that at the theater. The nigga said, black folks fought the bully. The white boys, Anglo-Saxons, they the bullies. So when niggas fought the bullies, just like the country of Haiti, they fought the bullies. So nobody comes to aid for Haiti as well as black people. So once niggas really feel like, Twan, I'm telling you, if you don't tell your motherfucking homies and we doing Virginia Beach and Ballhead High, nigga, and your boy come up and we don't want, look at me while I'm talking to you, nigga, because you the pig.
He plugging up his bug. He bugging. Right?
I know what that nigga doing.
You're not gonna put all this negative energy on me because I make a decision in my life being law enforcement, and you're gonna get mad at me. I'm not taking
I bet you won't make a decision. You won't make a decision to open them two doors behind you while you talking
real
like
shit.
But Grady, Grady, a lot of that, of course, comes from the psychological trauma that we've experienced through slavery, where we have a fear of the white man. We know that if we fuck with him,
niggas know they
consequences are going to be swift and severe. So nothing happens when we kill each other. That's why George Zimmerman's still walking around, and then a motherfucker will shoot me for stepping on his foot in a carryout.
Well, that's what I just said. So I'm saying until we collectively say, okay, if we into it, well, I'm saying one of our partners into it, we all got to move as a unit. We all got to move as a unit. The old man was the only one that said, hey, man, you ain't have to do all that. Whatever he said, the old man that had to take a break from, he cried and they had to bring him back in. And then the motherfucker said, hey, you know what happened? He was like, man, I lost a mother. That man is 6'7", 6'8". Yeah, and he talking, oh, help me. You know what I'm saying? You gotta, it's already, when I told my sons, and I'm not the toughest, I'm not tough. I just don't play. if I told my boys, listen, if you in some shit in California, Chicago, whatever, and it becomes to where it's life and death, daddy down while the film rolling. Don't matter. Don't matter. I gotta let you know, daddy there. I'm down while the film rolling. You're not finna be mishandling my son. It doesn't matter. I can't help that you afraid of his deep voice because he has a deep voice and you don't. And then you have a badge and a gun. Okay, well, you gotta use it. You're not finna mishandle my baby. I don't give two shits about it. I've already lived, right? So even if we if we abide by the rules, we still get murdered. If we abide by the rules, we still get murdered. So all this marching shit don't do nothing. This what niggas is good at, talking. That's one thing black folks is good at, just talking. You ain't gonna do that. Fuck all the marches.
And
Bring your ass down there. That's the nigga that killed Sidekick. He will not enjoy his wife at motherfucking Delmonico's Steakhouse. Because when he come out, we finna snatch his bitch up and we finna grab the nigga.
And I'm licking her face the whole time we got her.
Good night.
Yeah.
Yo, tell everybody.
Ballhead, what the fuck is wrong with you?
That
Man?
nigga's crazy, man.
I would never sexually assault a motherfucker, but licking the face is licking the face. And you never heard a person got a lick a face charge. You never heard of that.
And they should do that to the children at Freaknik, 91, 92. Go
They
ahead.
used to what?
You know, when you used to go to Freaknik, niggas used to just walk up and lick. You've been, I don't know, well, you probably was a lot. When niggas used to get buck wild in Freaknik in Atlanta,
I got locked up after the last Freaknik. I was actually down here at the last Freaknik. I was on the run, Antoine. I was on the run at the time. But I went and turned myself in. But listen, I never heard of that. Licking no motherfuckers in the face.
No. I said they was licking on their shoulders. They was doing a bunch of wild shit. That's all I'm saying.
They was doing all type of shit.
Yeah, that's all. So let's say this. Thank y'all for tuning in, Alpha Nation.
Yeah.
Please like, share, subscribe. So Alpha Male Mondays. Let me tell y'all something, man. We do this every week, every Monday.
God damn it.
Salute to the brothers on here. Sidekick, tell the people where they can find from. What you got?
This week I got like I said, French Quarters on Friday, Chocolate Sunday on Sunday, virtual still. Ready for that door to open back up at the Laugh Factory. We got Wind Me Down Kick on Wednesday. We got Takara Williams, first lady of Chocolate Sunday, the first female host. She gonna come through. It's her birthday weekend, so we gonna chop it up with her. And Alpha Male Mondays, like, subscribe, tell a friend. Let's go.
Larry Lancaster, tell the people, brother.
Well, you can catch me on weaa.org. My radio show, Throwback Saturdays with Larry Lancaster and Mike Nice, and that's 10 a.m. to 12 noon. And we play great music, man. Check us out. I think I'm gonna do some house music this weekend. Also, you can follow me at comedian Larry Lancaster on all social media. And Sunday, I'm doing fuck you, boy.
I just seen it. Go ahead, Larry.
Y'all gotta break up all this shit.
Sunday, I'm doing a comedy show at Magooby's Joke House. I'll be hosting that with hilarious Omar, King Tank, and some other performers. And that's going to be Sunday at 6 o'clock. And that's in Timonium, Maryland.
Dope. Antoine Scott, what you got, brother?
All right, besides me getting off my shift, all right. From there, make sure you follow my social media when I get done with this, because I'm on this podcast tomorrow. I forgot the information, man, but make sure you follow all my social media. On YouTube, it's comedian Antoine Scott. On Instagram, it's the Antoine Scott. Please follow, brother. On my Facebook fan page, it's comedian Antoine Scott. Follow, brother. All Sunday, kicking off, man. I'm in Houston, Texas, Sunday through Wednesday next week. I'm in Katy, Texas. What you call it?
What you gonna do? Bad boy.
This nigga here is
Sunday through Wednesday, I be in Missouri City, Texas. I be in Houston, Texas. I be in Katy, Texas. All next week, Sunday through Wednesday. Make sure if you're down in the area, check me out. Like I said, follow all my social media platforms from Facebook, from YouTube to Instagram, TikTok, The Antoine Scott 1. Come on, follow, brother. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna look at you.
Don't murder. Ball head. Go ahead, brother.
Hey man, I'm gonna be doing more like I'm gonna do Bald Head podcast next Wednesday coming up, because I really seriously wanted motherfuckers to really pay attention to that, and I wanted to pay attention to that. And this nigga high shit. I'm texting about me.
Tired of that.
Stop that.
How you gonna read what you typed?
Why you do that, Bald Head? Don't do that to me. But look, hey, let me tell y'all this. I don't know if y'all. I'm grateful for y'all who following us. I want y'all to tell some more people to follow us, because y'all seeing us discussing these situations, our camaraderie, our friendship, the shit talking.
Mm-hmm.
But when we get in your
what is it called? What is it called, Bald Head? Our what? It begins with the C. What is it called?
Camaraderie. I mean, bro, what the fuck?
What nigga playing? No dance. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I went to college for 2 years.
You said camaraderie.
Yeah, I'm camaraderie.
But
camaraderie. That's what you said. You said camaraderie.
Ball head. You said
That's
you
the
went
word.
to college, but did you go to class?
You got to sell that shit.
Hey, Larry. I'm gonna tell these people, and I want them to know, when you take them glasses off, your nose come off too. Okay? You gonna go on the fuck on, you humpty hump looking motherfucker. All I'm just saying is,
that nigga mad because he looked like the nigga that was in what was that shit? Black Panther.
You can't think of it, you fucked it up.
Oh, the nigga that was in charge of the gorillas. What was his name? Jabari. That's fucking bald head.
This Larry here right now. This Larry here.
Boy, you look like you got a condom on top of your goddamn head.
If you don't, this is a mask, motherfucker. If you don't get that, if you don't hurry up and catch that motherfucker, it's gonna keep going. That motherfucker.
Oh, no, my shit good, boy. I'm 51 with a head full of hair, nigga.
You don't have a head full of hair, boy. You got a viaduct entrance right there. You can pull up in that motherfucker.
Why?
No, I got a big forehead, but I got a head full of hair, nigga.
Hey, but I'm saying though, you got hair on top of your head. That's not a head full of hair.
Yes, it is, nigga.
Hey, let me explain something to you, man. You my man. We ain't got no yes man in here, right?
No,
I'm trying to let you and Grady know that shit is about to be over with. Grady motherfucking hairline. He look like Adam. You know Adam is the nigga that fought Shazam. He look like Adam, nigga. Your shit is coming out. Y'all got to get in it.
Wow,
nigga. Take that off. Take that off.
You don't get your Chewbacca built body out of here. You ain't gonna keep talking about me.
Antoine is probably he's a lot better than you, Larry.
No, I got a
Antoine can put 3 fingers up and have a lining. You can put 4, and I guarantee you still have a lining. Come on.
Hold on, ball head.
Come on. It's 4.
Hold on. Eddie Levert just texted me. He said he wants Beijing back.
and Hitler texted me from hell that he wants his stash back.
Nigga, go fuck up some pillowcases.
All I'm gonna tell you is you gonna wake up and your hair gonna be on the pillowcase. He gonna have that shit all the way till he get 3 pieces of hair, nigga.
Oh, shut ass nigga.
Oh, so you can braid it now? Go on, braid it.
Why? Why? We trying to end the show.
Right, we trying to end the fucking show, boy.
Hey man, that's why I love these people, man. Let me tell y'all, thank y'all for tuning in. Another episode, Alpha Male Mondays. I'm Ray.
You ain't gonna get away with your beard looking like that, Grady. You gotta get yourself together, man. This Ray Grady Alpha Male tour. Let me
tell you something. Everybody that saw the verses hit me on that Ron Isley beard shit. All of them. They was like, Grady, this Ron, nigga. You 78. Everybody
Ron's beard is groomed up. Grady, you I don't know what's going on. We ain't no yes man. We gonna bro, you look bad. Are you depressed about it's a million
is that a signal for help?
Nah, it's a lot. If you're depressed, there's a lot going on. We understand. We your boys. Remember,
hey nigga, you built like a black orange. Take your shirt off and you see all that blubber come out. You built like a man. I'm about to get the fuck.
Oh shit.
What?
Why you got to leave it?
Your rings. If you don't get the fuck out of here,
cut it out now.
Man.
We gotta make the show R-rated just because of that. We gotta make the show R-rated because of that just now.
Amen.
Boy, looked like he was playing on a tire swing.
Hey man, thank y'all for watching. My Instagram @Grady Comedy, Twitter.
I didn't tell him.
Lord,
bald head look like a tough ass lesbian.
I look.
He like one of the
you must don't know my email is Dykes R Us.
Man, listen, dog.
Let me tell you,
man.
Let me tell you,
man, you a fucking fool.
He get on my nerve. That nigga built like
follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram.
We was off before that goddamn edible kicked them bald head. That motherfucker kicked that nigga. I saw it.
All I keep seeing, Larry, when you talk, all I keep seeing is your nose growing and growing.
Listen. All I'm saying is, my man bald head, my man side.
That's as big as mine. Why the fuck y'all keep talking about my nose? Man, that Brady got.
I know. Your nose shiny. You shine your nose.
Look, Grady was like.
I got them nigga features. I can't say that. I got nigga features. I can't say nothing, man. I'm just saying.
Grady got a truck driver, like a truck. Because he drive trucks, he look rough. That's his nose.
Hey, y'all, everybody.
Antoine got an officer nose. DJ sidekick got almost grandfather nose. My nose, ex-villain, it been broke one time, no. So Larry, you have nose and glasses nose. They come off. You are a potato head. You're a potato head.
Hey man, listen, I want to tell y'all, man. That's why I fuck with these niggas. These niggas is retarded.
Hold on.
Let me tell y'all something. All head built like the gorilla in the movie Congo when it was like Amy. Bad gorilla. Amy. She kept pointing. That's bald.
Ugly eight.
Right, that's you. So April 9th, I'm on Tony Baker and Friends show. I can't wait to see what this show is about. Good time, man. As well as thank y'all for watching. Subscribe to my email list, raygrady.com, as well as subscribe to Alpha Nation, my YouTube platform, as well as Alpha Male Mondays. Thank y'all.
No, still on.
You know what that nigga name was? Never learn to swim. Don't know the rhythm of stroke. Why should I hold my hey? Go ahead on certain nose in this nose, nigga. I'm putting that up on
this nigga look more like Miss Potato Head than I do, but
Larry, why you talking about my nose? You up here looking like a fucking mascot. You gonna diss me? I ain't even say nothing, nigga. Why you dissing me? You getting on you. I ain't saying nothing about your big ass nose.
Grady.
Your motherfucking Pinocchio ass nose. You got a motherfucking hood nigga Pinocchio nose. You don't leave me the hell alone, man. I ain't said nothing.
But Grady, You did look like you slept at the bus station when we came on the first day. You got
on female glasses, nigga. You gonna talk about me? You got on some Laura Biaggiottis, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
You got yourself together.
Them some Buddy Holly glasses.
And then the nigga had crouton crumbs in his beard.
Hey man, listen, you and that Kadeem Hardison haircut you got, knock it off, yo. Like I'm not with it. I'm not with the Dwayne Wade hairdo. Knock it off. That
wasn't funny.
That fucking forehead look like a shoulder meat.
Hey, dude, is it me or do Grady?
That's Larry forehead right there. You see that? That's your forehead, nigga.
Is it me or do Grady line that look like that little thing you used to cap off the ice cream with? Take off the ice cream pack.
No. That shit look like a slice.
Hey, he pull that up.
Look like a slice of pizza.
Hey, if he pull that up, Hope Flood in his head riding the bike real fast.
Man, that's it. Hey, we done. Everybody like, share, subscribe to the show.
Hope Flood, hilarious.
I want to get out of here. Hey, I love y'all niggas, man. Next week, man.
Love you, boy.
Love y'all, man.